Not too long ago, I made a video comparing several different bike racks.
I've got 4 different bike racks. I'm going to show you which ones are the best.
But there is a new model on the market. It is called the Destination e-bike rack for electric bikes. So that definitely sounds like something I should be checking out. It's $699, so right at $700. Let's see if the features are worth it. One of the great advantages to the quicker stuff rack that I really liked was the ease of assembly. Literally pops out of the box, you unfold it and you're ready to go. What I would consider the base model of the Hollywood rack, the Sport Rider, is $499, and it takes maybe 30-45 minutes to get it out of the box and assemble it. Not too bad, but with the Destination, they have cut that time down a little bit more. I think it's even easier to assemble. I'm not going to go over that in this particular video because, one, I didn't actually put it together, one of my employees did, and 2, they have a really great video on their website. Now, one of the biggest concerns about e-bikes is their weight and how hard it is to lift them up to load onto your vehicle, into a truck. I'm in my early 30s. That wasn't a problem for me a few months ago, but now, with the onset of this new neurological disease I'm working through, I can't lift like I used to be able to, and I don't have the physical ability. So one of the great things about the Destination rack is that it comes with a ramp. So what I want to know is if the Destination e-bike rack is up to the challenge of being easy enough for me to use it even in my current weakened physical condition. Because I feel like if I can do it right now, then anybody who's in good enough physical condition to ride an electric bike can certainly use it. One of the big things I always look closely at is how much does the rack wobble. So you're still using a pin through the receiver, which I like because it kind of gives an extra layer of security. Even if it does manage to come loose somehow, there's really no way for the rack to fall off or come out, but it's really easy to tighten down, doesn't require any tools. So that part of it, in my opinion, works great. So let's take this thing outside and see if I can load up one of our Blackbird bikes without any help.
And look what I got from YouTube. I'll open this at the end of the video. Thank you to all of the firefighters in the air that are doing their job. You can hear the helicopter in the background. That's what it's like during the summer in California. What can I say? The rack is designed for fat tire bikes up to 4.5 inches, or it can fit bikes with narrower tires. And it does say of any size. So it doesn't matter if it's 20 inch, 24 inch, 26 inch, it should be able to fit all of the above. And each bike can weigh up to 70 pounds. The ramp is collapsible and doesn't take up a lot of space. Primarily made out of aluminum and is fairly lightweight. So now the big question is, can I get the bike up on the bike rack? And if I can do it, anybody that rides a bike can do it. This is the first time that I have used this rack, so I am learning along with you. Clamps down on the frame, and that's going to keep the bike from moving this way back and forth, or 2 bikes hitting into each other. And then we have straps down at the wheels as well. You'll notice that this has a lock on it, so you can lock the bikes down so somebody can't easily disconnect everything and take off with your bike. Got a ratchet strap there. There's a second strap further back, and I assume that's what you'd be using either if you had smaller wheels or a just shorter wheelbase bike. You've got another one on this side in about the same spot. And now you can just take the ramp from this side, and if you want to put a second bike on, do it again. I put this strap on the wrong way. I'm fixing that. Now we've got a second clamp for bike number 2, and they say that the balance point is between the 2 bikes, so it's really easy to lower it down and then put it back up. I haven't tried it yet, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so that is slightly terrifying. The bikes now look like this, but it does work. It tilts all the way 90 degrees. So yeah, you could definitely get into whatever trunk or hatchback or something you got. There is a fair amount of weight on it still. The average person is probably not gonna have too much trouble with this, pushing it back up. I don't know that I can do it yet. I don't think I have that much strength. So Jerry Lee's gonna have to do that behind the scenes here. GBS, which is an autoimmune neurological disorder which affects all of my nerves, just makes me very weak, basically makes my muscles, everything not work the way they're supposed to. So that makes things like this challenging. But bear in mind that I'm not even riding a bike yet. Just standing for this video and talking is difficult. So I will get back to that, and I'm sure it won't be a problem. I am so slowly getting back to all the things I used to be able to do. I have been getting a lot of help, especially from my wife, Jenny, and she has been making a lot of new t-shirt designs. This is one of them. There are many. So if you want to show a thank you to somebody who's really putting in a lot of effort behind the scenes, make sure to go buy some of our new t-shirt designs. That was a workout for me at this point. For those that have been asking how I'm doing, you can see I'm a little shaky from that. That's about the amount of physical exertion I can do in a day. So I don't go into, grocery stores. It's just the walk from the parking lot to the front door at a store is about the most I can do. On the YouTube channel, you may have noticed we recently passed 100,000 subscribers. So this is kind of a bittersweet timing, if you will, because this is a big milestone, but it's also coming at the same time that my videos kind of dropped off. And I am doing my best to keep them going and keep them posting. So you will be seeing me sitting at my desk a little bit more in these videos coming up, and hopefully I can share with you kind of my journey of recovery and how much and how far I'm able to ride bikes again. Right now I can get on a bike and I could ride it with throttle only. I really can't pedal. It's just too much physical exertion. Basically what happens is all of my motor functions start to shut down the more that I do. So I quickly lose my stability and my strength to walk, to lift things up, and it eventually gets to my speech. That's all going to pass. It's just going to take a lot of time. Some 100,000 subscribers. Just how far have you come? We can't wait to see what you do next, and we'll be with you every step of the way. Yours sincerely, Susan, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, and CEO of YouTube. And then we have a little card that says, congratulations, this award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. Thank you, Rick. So thank you to everyone who has helped to make this happen, and for all of the kind words and support I've especially received over the last couple of months. I will be finding a spot, I think, on this back wall right here somewhere, so you guys can see it in more videos. We have been testing out a new downtown retail location. So if you're ever driving through Grass Valley, literally just look off to the side of the highway, Highway 20, Highway 49. You can actually see the shop from the highway, which is awesome. That's something we are kind of doing a trial run with, and if all goes well, I hope that's going to be a new permanent location for us, in addition to our warehouse here. We have been diligently working on new bikes, more volume of bikes. So if you're looking for an awesome electric bike, we have models in stock, ready to ship out. Area13ebikes.com.